So we missed out on a load of wood chips yesterday because it was raining. I did get a couple of things, 3 of the larger, like 6-foot or 8-foot pallets. I got a window that I'm hoping to make a greenhouse or start a greenhouse from. And some scrap metal. Oh, let's try to set some things up here so that the phone doesn't get overheated. How about that? Oh, I was going to put, let's see. Either, how about this or that? Perennials or annuals? Let's do like a golden color. Can we stick that right up there? That looks good. I'm a perennials guy, so the only annuals thing that I plant is like food stuff, corn, beans. If anybody's watched the short from Sunday, I think it is, or maybe, yeah, Sunday, I was showing some of the, well, obviously some of the progress on the farm, you know, the wood chips, because that's where we are, the wood chip pile. But I also kind of showed off some of the things that I planted. Vito, hi. But we are here at the wood chip pile, and we're gonna get digging here in a minute. I wanted to see if Lawan, ooh, that's a good one. Lawandil Mdakin. Hi. Muhammad. I'll just call you Muhammad. I'm not going to even try to butcher that one. 6. What is 6? The question is, or the poll is, no, bro, stop. You're in timeout, bro. 24 hours. That is unnecessary. Go play your game somewhere else. I don't normally block people, but when they start talking that kind of stuff, I'm all set. So is anybody, my name is Zulu. Well, that's not what the YouTube says. It says it's Lawandil Mdakin. Should probably change your handle there to your actual name. pull forward a little bit so I can get that stuff that I'm standing on. Ah, just had a sudden pain in my face. That hurts. No, it's a South African name. Oh, I get what you're saying now. My bad. I get it. Nice. Got some people taking part in the poll. Hi. Constina. Ooh, yeah, I'm not going to have very good luck with that one either. So if you guys are interested, later on today, I'll be putting out a YouTube short showing what I do with these wood chips. We're trying to cover a certain area on the property in the next, well, less than a week now. My stepson and his fiance are getting married on Sunday. They'll be up from Massachusetts Thursday. So the morning schedule isn't going to change because I do a morning show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:15 to 8:15 on the way to work. Let's see, Sunday, I didn't do a live Bible study because I was busy planting stuff in the garden. What are we up to now? 5 votes, 60% perennials, 40% annuals. Excuse me. I've got, I mean, you can watch the short that I put out on Sunday, but I've got some stuff planted. I am in the United States of America. How about you? Where are you from? Let's try this again. Lawandale Ndakin. I'm guessing Africa? Or your name? I am from Greece. You spelled it wrong, but I get it. You're from Greece, but is that where you are? Is the question. I need some new gloves. Sorry. I made the statement, or kind of a question. It said, your comment says, I am from Greece, but that doesn't say where you're from or where you are now. South African something or other. Because you asked me, or somebody, Lawandale asked me, what country am I in? And Constantina said, I am from Greece. That's two different things. I am in Soweto, 8N, South Africa. Okay. Yeah, I'm not from anywhere. I'm in the United States of America. If you guys have any questions about the farm while I'm shoveling wood chips, feel free to put them in the comments. Share this live to anybody that might be interested in the content that I put out there. It's not the best quality content, but it's the quality of what I'm doing is what my focus is. Not quite what I was looking for. Like, yeah, that. yesterday. Compacted everything. There we go. Goodness gracious. Big chunk of bark. Pull ahead a little bit. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Like York. Yeah. You go to sleep at 20:45. That's 8 o'clock in South Africa. It is night. Yeah, it's literally on the other side of the planet. What time is it there? It's let's check. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I go to school. I go to work. Sometimes I work 2 jobs. This is technically a job, right? I'm working for myself. I'm investing my energy into this farm project that I believe God gave me a vision many years ago. And that vision was to build intentional tiny house community, faith-based intentional tiny house community with a focus on skill sets. You know, my primary job has a skill set that I can teach other people. My secondary job is a specific skill set that I can eventually teach other people. But the whole farm aspect is the skill set that I don't have yet. Obviously, I'm working on that. You guys can check out the shorts. We got a lot of things planted this year. We're going to successively plant more things as the season progresses. A lot of the beans that I have, we're going to try and grow a lot of beans. That's a protein source. A lot of ornamental stuff that people like to put in their yards, people that have money. I'm not going to be charging any, a ridiculous price for some of the things, but I do want. I'm in grade 7, so grade 7, would that be like middle school? You know, like elementary school, middle school, high school. That's kind of how our schooling is set up. Then you got secondary schooling, which is like college, university. Yeah, I'll take a break. Yeah. Okay. So when I set up my live streams, this is probably completely off topic. Hi, what is it? Albin? Albin. Albin. Hello. I usually select no, it's not for kids, but kids can obviously still come on and watch. The reason that I click that option is that because when I do take a break while shoveling wood chips, I smoke a cigarette. I try to keep the cigarette itself off the screen, but I'm still going to smoke a cigarette because it's my show. Do you have a wife and kids? I am married. Each of us have kids from separate relationships. A total of 8, between 5 on her side, 3 on my side, but we don't have any kids together. But we've been married for, boy, she's going to kill me for this one. Together for 6, married for 5. But we knew each other long before that. It was just, you know, each of us were in different paths, and eventually our paths came back together, and now we have a blast. So some of the plants that I'm looking for are kind of an evergreen, or like a tree with pine needles on it. There's ones that are specific to the nursery greenhouse business that are like for natural fencing, sound barrier type of thing. If anybody has seen videos from Savvy Dirt Farmer, I'm the only child. I was an only child. At least I'm an only child from my mother. My dad, after I was born, eventually had a relationship with my stepmother, and they had 2 kids together. So I was technically an only child until I was 12 or 13, and then, you know, I wasn't really in my siblings or half siblings' life. So, you know, I know that my brother is out in the Midwest in the United States. My sister lives in the same state as I do, but I rarely see her unless I see my dad, because my dad spends time with my niece. Oh, I just burnt my nose. Jai ho. What does that mean? Sorry about that. What does Jai ho mean? Time's running out, friend. Manish, would you like to explain to me and the other people watching what you're saying? I'll answer that question in just a moment, Luandiel. I'm waiting for Manish to explain what he's talking about, or she, I don't know. No, I think Manish left. You're from Mathura Vrindavan. What is that? Is it a country? You can obviously speak English, so I would like you to explain what this hail, whatever those words are. India. Thank you. What do hail, what do those words mean? So getting back to Lawandeel, my birthday is... Bro, get this setting done? What are you talking about, dude? If you're not going to explain yourself, I will block you for at least 24 hours. If you explain yourself, then you have a chance. Girlfriend? I have a wife, dude. Hail girlfriend? That makes no sense, dude. I would like you to explain, articulate what you mean by hail, whatever those words were. But again, getting back to Lawandeel, my birthday is in November. You have no girlfriend? That's probably a good thing. But again, I'm giving you one more chance to explain what those words mean. Hail, whatever those words are. What does that mean? It means you have no girlfriend? Well, Lawandeel, you're in the 7th grade. You probably shouldn't have a girlfriend. Don't get into a relationship until you send me one girlfriend. Okay. All right. You're done. That's how that works. User timeout. The biggest I can do is 24 hours. There you go. But yeah, Lawandeel, don't get a girlfriend. Wait until you're done with school. You'll be much better off if you wait. Focus on your schooling, get an education, get a good job, then focus on a girlfriend. Oh, there's some flowers over there? What is all that? I wonder if those are dandelions. Might be a little too early for dandelions, ain't it? Bro just got banned. Yep. Because he wasn't explaining himself. Alright. Let's check on these guys real quick. Get back to shoveling. If the sun is hot, is space cold because of radiation, heat. You know, the sun is this small ball of fire in space. And space is this empty, it doesn't hold on to heat. There's nothing in space for the heat to radiate into. So you say it's your mom's phone so she can take it. I don't use my phone on school days. Are you homeschooled? But yeah, there's nothing in space for the heat to hold on to, basically. That's why the Earth isn't the same temperature as the sun. Eight votes. That's cool. Got just a little bit more shoveling to do. Oh, excuse me. And then I get to go home and shovel it out of the truck. No, Monday to Thursday I don't use my phone because I learn. Seems like school works differently over there, buddy. Monday to Thursday I don't use my phone because I learn. Well, if you don't use your phone 4 days a week, what's the point of having a phone? Alright. Done with that. Oh yeah, because it's like what? Midnight, 2 o'clock, I don't know, midnight in Africa or thereabouts. What do I get on? Gray. Not a good color to be wearing in the store. You should probably go to bed. I mean, you probably got school tomorrow, right? I was gonna say, you can do it, Truck. Have a good sleep, Lawandale. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's heavy. But I can't. And lava. Oh, close that so I don't have wood chips flying in my face. But in a way, I can't. I can tell you in about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, you're not going to have me to keep you awake. Oh, yeah. It's funny how a truck can be all over the place with no weight in the back. But as soon as you put weight back there, it settles right out. I feel like I'm driving a boat. What will be your next stream? A win? Tomorrow? Well, I don't know what time it'll be for you, but in about 17 hours, it'll be in the morning for me. 7:15 to 8:15 my time. Oh, big braking zone, big braking zone. Oh, there's a lot of weight back there. I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna take my chance, I guess. Here we go. Have a good one, Lawandale. That wasn't good. Brothers walking the road, collecting cans and bottles. Oh. Martha here don't like it, but she'll haul the weight for sure. My cargo capacity is just about 750 pounds, and I might just be on the edge of that. Still gonna stop for soda, I think. Where you going, brother? I love playing games. Well, it's not really games in traffic, but I'm sure somebody knows what I'm talking about. One of my favorite intersections is just about a mile away. Probably not even that. I might flip the camera. You guys probably won't have a really good look at it till we get up there, but you might get a good look at this construction site though. Yeah, just to the left of the pole, you can start to see the construction zone. The light's green and it probably won't stay green. Now you're not going to be able to see any of the construction zone, except for just below the, how about can we move that real quick? Yeah, you guys can kind of see it. But the intersection in question, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't feel like, well, now that the light turned green again, I guess I'll wait. Normally I get over in that second lane and pass everybody because people just take too long. Like now, like I'd rather be in that right-hand lane. Get right in the middle so nobody can go around me. But we'll switch back. We'll put this back up there somewhere. figured all the school buses would be done by now. Now you're going to get my stream copyright strike because you want to you want to play music so that everybody can hear you. Nobody wants to hear that crap. Oh, what are we doing? It's a green light. I wonder if that was the same truck that stopped at the shop today. Why? Just gonna take a quick peek down some of these side streets. I see a lot of trash cans out. There was an office chair, but I don't need another office chair. Hello, how are you? Where are you from? If you got any questions or comments, get them in now. Get ready to go in the store and be done. Awesome. That makes the job a lot easier. And that done.